Testimonials and reviews are a place where most companies leave money on the table. They don't understand why, and they don't ever get the benefit of the great service they deliver. Why is this important? That is a fantastic question. I'm Scott Sylvan Bell, coming to you live from Consulting Secrets on a perfect day to talk about sales and business, and a fantastic day to talk about you. So when you take a look at most companies and most organizations, one of the places that they fall down the most is asking for testimonials, and in conjunction, asking for reviews. So for you to put in a process, a strategy, a standard operating procedure that whenever a service is done, performed, a product is delivered, an action is taken, that you're asking for these reviews. And it's not just for the social proof that goes online. It helps when writing an angle for marketing campaigns. It helps to just distinguish the benefits or the things that you can bring to the table. There's an old TV show called Mad Men, and it's all about the advertising agencies in the 60s. And there's this one really famous video where they're talking about lipstick. And one of the Mad Men creative directors is talking to a couple of female about lipstick. And this woman is expressing all of these ideas and concepts. And then that's what really shapes the whole ad campaign about this lipstick. And so when you have testimonials and when you have reviews, it allows for you to take that content and it allows for you to disseminate it and express it in a different way that makes sense to the market so that they can have the product or service that you deliver and the greatness and the good that you do. And so you may say, hey, Scott, how do I do this? Well, you go to the company and you say, for the next 90 days, we are going to go for a campaign. And what we're going to do is we are going to ask for reviews and we're going to ask for testimonials. Now, your job is to make this as simple as possible. Your job is to make this super easy. So I'm just going to give you a generic name, XYZ Company. Okay, so for right now, you're XYZ Company. You're going to go to a place and you're going to buy a domain. And you're going to buy the domain that says review XYZ Company. And then what you're going to do is you're going to go to Google and you are going to get the URL slug that says, send this out for a review. And then you're going to create a redirect. This is going to cost you about $14 a year and about 5 minutes of your time. Like that all in, it's literally, if you got to look it up and try to figure out how to do this on your own, it's maybe 10 minutes. And then what you're going to do is you're going to train your staff and the people around you to ask for reviews, as many as possible. Okay. And you go, hey, Scott, but what if we get a bad review? I got you. It's going to happen. And sometimes your competitor is going to write a fake review. We know this is part of the game. We know that this is a real issue that people have. But you can't let it stop you from getting reviews, and it can't stop you from moving forward to help you write better ads. And that somebody who writes a bad review may have something absolutely that is dead on, spot on, that you've got a problem in your business, your service, or your practice. So if you're looking for some feedback, this may be a place for you to go, hey, time out. Is that review true? Could we be delivering better service? Could we be doing something faster? Could we be doing something smarter? Okay. And so then, part of your standard operating procedure is, hey, if you had great service, could you do us a small favor and write us a review? And if the person chooses not to, don't harass them. Right? And if somebody gives you and sings you the praises and says, we love your company, XYZ Company, that's the perfect opportunity for you to ask for a testimonial. All right? Hey, would you mind saying that on film so that we could use it in our ads? So one of the things that I learned, just so you know, like if I'm talking to you, Mr. or Mrs. Consumer, and I say, and you come to me and you say, hey, Scott, you got the greatest thing since sliced bread. I go, hey, would it be cool if you just said that on video so that we could use it in an ad? And then you say yes. Okay. So here's what you do is you pull out your phone. Okay. Pull out your phone and you say, hey, and you start recording. And you go, hey, Mr. and Mrs. Smith, you were just sharing with me that you love my services and I'm the greatest thing since sliced bread. Would you mind saying that so I could share it in an ad? Right. So then that way they can't come back and go, I didn't know you were going to use it in an ad. You got to take it down. And if somebody asks you to take down a testimonial, just take it down. It's not that big of a deal. You can get another one. But, one of the things that people have a struggle with is they don't know what to say, so they're afraid to give a testimonial. So it may require a little bit of coaching. Do not make anything up, right? There's no reason to make anything up. There's no reason to fake this. If they say that it was good, then it's cool. But you don't have to coach them to go overboard and say it's the most awesome, tremendous, stupendous thing since the beginning of history. Like, let them say what they say. Give them the gist of what they need to say and call it good. But absolutely, hands down, as a business owner, as an entrepreneur, you should be asking for reviews. You should be asking for testimonials. And these day and age, you could do this on a cell phone. You know, it doesn't take much. You don't have to have a whole video crew come out and do these things. In fact, it's going to sound weird, but the kind of hokier or the cheesier the videos feel, the more real it feels, unless you're a super professional service. Okay, just so you know, law firm. Right? You could get away with this as a dental practice. You could get away with this as an in-home service company. You could get away with this for just about anything except for something serious like law or doctor's office. You got one of three things to do from here. Just one of three. Find the subscribe button, click on it, and every time I send out a video, you'll get an update. 2, hit follow. 3, share this video with a friend. We'll see you soon. Thanks for watching.